back to another beer review. Today we are checking out another beer from the East Coast that is fairly hyped. I've heard good things about it. It is Gandhi from New England. Is it New England Brewing? New England Brewing Company. It's an 8.8% alcohol by volume, double IPA. It says on the can it is intensely hopped with a blend of 3 varieties of American hops. I didn't look it up. I don't know which 3 hops they are. It's another beer though. I guess people kind of go crazy over it. And I had read recently that somebody complained about the beer being named Gandhi, and they're changing the name of the beer now. So figured since I had a can of it, might as well get a review up on it while it's still called Gandhi. I got this via Beer Trade. A guy named Joe just randomly found some of my beer photos on Instagram and comment on one of my photos saying, hey, I'm from the East Coast, you're from the West Coast, let's do a beer trade, I can send you some beers. And this was one of the beers that he sent, so looking forward to it. This gets an awesome rating on Beer Advocate. I think it gets a 97, so, and it's another canned beer. I think canned craft beers are my favorite. You guys can have your bottles. There's actually a lot of foam that just came out of that when I opened that can. I've also noticed lately too that this damn tubing machine, the attract mode of that is so loud. Jeez. Oh hey, we know you're on. We can hear you. So that pours out crystal clear. Kind of a straw-looking yellow color, almost like a lemony yellow. Great carbonation. There's a ton of little bubbles streaming up to the top of the glass. Bright white head, about a half a finger with that pour. Super tiny bubbles everywhere. So let's get the aroma on it. I don't know how old this can is. There's no date on it, but according to Joe, these beers sell out pretty quick. So I'm guessing this is pretty fresh. It's a very sweet smelling beer. Very tropical, fruity. Sweet, like sweet oranges, nectarines. Maybe like some tangerines in there, peaches. It's very sweet smelling. It doesn't have any that, like, there's no earthiness, there's no pininess, there's no dankness to it. Like a sweet kind of bready, biscuity kind of maltiness to it. So let's go ahead and dig in, Joe. Thank you, sir. Cheers. Right up front, you get like that tropical fruitiness, the citrus. There's like some sweet pineapple in there, maybe some mangoes, peaches. There's a good amount of bitterness middle of the mouth, like that grapefruit pith, maybe some lemon zest. Definite like grapefruit bittering. But then like the sweet malts kind of at the back end of that, they kind of take over, and that bitterness kind of goes right away. Very easy drinking for an 8.8% beer. I mean, almost 9%. There's no alcohol on the nose. You don't taste any alcohol. There's a lot of bitterness coming through there on the back end of that now. I kind of wish there was like some more citrus, like maybe some like more of that sweeter kind of mango pineapple up front. It's there, but it's kind of weak for this one. Like I said, I don't know if this is an old can. It might be. But the bitterness kind of takes over on that. It's very drying. I kind of want to like scrape my tongue because it just kind of sits there and doesn't go away. But like I said, for the style, for the ABV content on this, very easy drinking. But yeah, that bitterness is just, it's a little more than what I would want. It's not, this beer is not very balanced to me. But like I said, this could be an older can. I'm not sure. This gets a 97 on Beer Advocate. I don't think it's that good. I mean, it's definitely a tasty beer. I'm gonna give it a 91. I'll give it like that A- range. It's definitely not a bad beer. As far as like an East Coast IPA, it's not like that crazy overly malty style. You definitely get that bitterness on the back end of that. I just kind of wish like the citrus notes were more present. They're there, but they're kind of weak for this. And like I said, it could be an old can. I'm not sure. It's a tasty beverage though. So good stuff. Yeah, 91. It's an A-. So If you guys have had Gandhi let me know what you think of it. I'm kind of bummed that they're changing that. Like, it's a cool name for a beer. People get so butthurt over the dumbest things. And if that offends you, sorry. I don't mean to offend you, but Gandhi like, who cares? It's a beer. Just let it be called Gandhi. Anyways, I digress. I'm out of here. I'm going to wrap this one up. As always, guys, thank you for watching these videos. Thanks for the likes. Thank you for subscribing. If you've had this beer, let me know what you think. This could, like I said, it could be an old can. Maybe it's really, really good fresh, but getting beers from the East Coast, I mean, it's one of those things. It takes time, and without a date, we don't know. But good stuff from New England Brewing Company. When they change the name, I'd like to try it just to see if they change the recipe too. So I'm out of here. See you guys later. Cheers.